What's going on, guys? Winner Kills here. Welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. We've got Dark Magicians, much like in the last video, versus some Abyss Actor Dark World. You heard it right, Abyss Actor Dark World. Abyss Actors being one of the new archetypes out of Destiny Soldiers, along with the Dark Lords. I've never really seen the deck in action. My friend threw it together and thought it would go good with the Dark World engine, as he does with a lot of other stuff. He's a big fan of Dark Worlds and Blue Eyes. Loves the classic archetype of Dark World, and we get to see it face off against the fairly new archetype, which is Dark Magicians, and also I guess the extremely new archetype, which is Abyss Actors, the pendulum based deck. It's pretty interesting. I played against it once, and it's got some stall factor to it. The one monster, you can get the equipped cards on it, the continuous cards out, Abyss script cards. It's pretty hard to get rid of the card, and the pendulum scales make it pretty hard to deal with. So you're starting off with the Lure of Darkness into that 4 freaking set back row. That is a classic Dark Magician turn 1 for you. 4 back row, a circle, and then a freaking robe or a rod, whatever that is. Dark World dealings. Got a beige on board, another Dark World dealings. Discarding Eternal Soul. Each drawing into 1, of course, and then discarding 1. Looks like he's still debating on what he wants to discard. Not sure what else he's got in his hand. Looks like he's got a couple pendulum cards. Discards 1. Banished a pendulum monster, of course, off that Lure of Darkness earlier. We can see that over there in the far right. 1 set back row. He'll summon an Abyss Actor. I'm not sure which one that is. I think that might be Evil Heal, or whatever that one is called. Activating an Abyss script spell card. Make it so I'm pretty sure that one cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. Or something along the lines of that. And run into a Storming Mirror Force nonetheless, though. Gonna be bouncing all those back to his hand. Activating the scales of, I think, Funky Comedian and Evil Heal. And Pendulum summoning out beige. They do not have the, you can only pendulum summon, Abyss Actor restriction unless you're using Wild Hope. Wild Hope is the only one that, when activating its effect, you can only pendulum summon Abyss Actors, because it targets the other scale and makes it a level 9. He's going into, I believe, Ebon Illusion Magician. Summoning out Dark Magician. Getting rid of that funky ass Comedian. Pretty strong board. He's got 2 circles up. I believe he's going to use the effect of Ebon Illusion, yep, to banish the beige when attack is declared. Swinging in for lots of damage. Eternal Soul reviving another one, and that's going to be it for game 1. Getting kind of swept under the rug there. Not too many plays being made on behalf of the Dark World Abyss Actor player. We'll see what happens now. Game 2. Pretty sure Dark World Abyss Actor is going to be going first in this game. I see some traps in the Dark Magician player's hand. Not looking too good, though. I didn't really see any monsters in his hand. Some traps and some spells. But the deck could very easily draw into its combo pieces. There's Abyss Actor Extras. Not too sure of its effect. I think it might search. Yeah, it attributes itself to, I think, either place an Abyss Actor in your pendulum scale or summon one. I'm pretty sure it places, though. We'll just have to wait and find out. Forgive me, I'm not too familiar with the archetype. It is brand new, after all. And I've only played against it once. Didn't really get to see too much of it play either. Yeah, he's gonna play, I think that is Wild Hope in his Pendulum Scale. So that's what it does. Abyss Actors will attribute itself to place an Abyss Actor in its Pendulum Scale. Setting one monster face down and setting 2 other back row, and then we'll see a Twin Twister get activated, hitting Fire Dragon's Lair, which when it's destroyed as a set card, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one of those monsters. Then Rise of the Abyss King, when that set card is destroyed, you can add up to 2, I believe, Abyss Script or Abyss Actor cards from his deck to his hand, so that Twin Twister is really helping him plus right now. And I think the other effect of the layer of the Fire Dragon, basically if Abyss Actor monster control destroys opponent monster by battle, they can banish 3 monsters from their extra deck, so yeah. And it is so good. He played that on me the one game when I was playing Shit All Trains. It really didn't hurt me too much because I didn't have to banish my number 81s. But it could be very good against certain other decks. So we end up being able to banish the Ebon Illusion Magician off that. Pot of Desires. Already resolved an Allure of Darkness. Or discarded an Allure of Darkness off the Twin Twister, my bad. And activating a Circle. Will he get to add anything to his hand? Oop, flipped over that Maxi there. Add the Eternal Soul. Setting 1. See, I'm adjusting the camera there. Trying to make it fit a little bit better. Setting 4 back row. Not being able to summon anything. I'm going to be setting 2 more back row on the Dark Lord, not Dark Lord, Abyss Actor Dark World side. Activating another scale. Using, I believe, Wild Hope's effect to make him level 9 in the scale. Pendulum Summon the Superstar. I believe he has 2,500 attack. Superstar being one of the better scales in the deck. Take a moment to read that card. Searching through his deck. I believe for an Abyss Script card. There it is. I believe that is the one that makes it so they cannot be targeted. Or they cannot be destroyed once that turn. If it were to be destroyed. So it's like a Stardust Spark effect, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it isn't, because that one is a continuous. Flip up Beige and swing in for, I believe, like 1,600 and 2,500. Or however much attack Beige has. And I'll pass over to Dark Magicians. Not too great of a turn for him. Starting with a Blind Alert. Drawing into nothing. Not looking too good. Really wanted to see a monster in his hand probably that entire game, but just didn't end up seeing it. We're going to go to game 3. Setting 2 back row and passing. Starting off with the Dark World dealings, discarding Brow, discarding Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Not going to be too helpful, particularly in this matchup. Get an extra draw off that Brow, though. Activating Gates. Banishing Brow, discarding Beige, drawing a card, summoning Beige. Really getting the Dark World engine going this turn. Let's see how well the Abyss Actors can enhance these plays. He'll summon the extras, tributing that away to place 1 in the scale. And this is when we were opening the packs for the small tournament we had. And I ended up pulling a Dark Lord Ixchel, which at the time I didn't know was $25. I sold it for $25, but apparently they're $45s now. Nothing I can do about that, because I sold it literally the day before they spiked up in price, so not much you can do there. He'll place the Funky Comedian. God, that's a weird name. Funky Comedian in the scale. Pretty sure most of them have 3 scales. It's either 3 or 8, I think their scales are. Pendulum summoning a Wild Hope and a Superstar. So, Pendulum Mechanic being able to get some extra monsters on board, swinging for some more damage. Helping out a little bit. There is some synergy there. You can Pendulum summon some of your Dark World monsters with the Abyss Actor engine, but I think one thing that I was trying to try was Abyss Actor Metal Foe, because I think they would work much better together. And I've seen some Abyss Actor Metal Foe decks, and they look really, really cool. Something I definitely would want to try. There's the Magician's Rod, grabbing the circle, getting things going here, activating circle, adding a... I completely forget what that card's name is, but the Dark Magician Trap card. I just totally had a complete loss of what that card is called. I am sorry. I literally cannot remember it off the top of my head. I just woke up not too long ago, but we'll be attributing those two pendulums for a Grapha. Then summoning off Eternal Soul will be a Dark Magician of Illusion, destroying his Funky Comedian in the Pendulum scale. Was hoping to probably Pendulum summon those back, the Wild Hope and the Superstar that he tributed for the Grapha, but it will get banished off of Circle. So, no Pendulum summoning for him, just Dark World plays for now. That's another interesting thing. I guess the Pendulum's mechanic does allow for a tribute fodder for Grapha. There's a Pot of Desires. Oh, it's Magical Navigation. I just remembered it. I am so sorry. I can't believe I forgot that card. Like I said, I just woke up not too long ago. Really, really excited to do some recording, and cannot remember what that card is called. Magical Navigation. There's Illusion Magic. He'll add that. That allows him to, I think, tribute one of his monsters to add 2 copies of Dark Magician. So that can definitely help out for your navigation. There it is, tributing away for 2 Dark Magicians. That very nice alternative artwork. Probably one of my favorites. I think it's an ultra rare version of it. There's the navigation. Summoning one from hand, and does he have another target? I don't think he does, because I'm pretty sure it has to summon, or maybe it doesn't. Summoning a Rod. I didn't know you could do that. I thought navigation had to summon just a Dark Magician from hand or deck. I don't know. You guys tell me if you cheated or not, because I'm not too familiar with what the card does. He will summon the Robe and get the banish effect off of Circle. Get rid of the Grapha, so that's very good. Doesn't want that card being put back in the graveyard. There's me grabbing his banishment pile there to see what he banished. Summoning a Dark Magician off Eternal Soul. Banishing his set card. Summoning an Illusion Magician. And looks like he's got things locked down. There's another Dark Magic Circle, adding another copy of Navigation. He's got a Navigation set up in Grave. Just gonna negate a spell or trap, I think. Yeah, and that's going to be it right there. He's going to scoop. Not much he can do. I think he was drawing an Allure of Darkness next turn, so really wasn't going to help him too much against that first turn field. He could have gone into a rank 7 too if he wanted to. And yeah, well, let me know what you guys think. Very, very interesting matchup. What do you guys think about Abyss Actors and the variants that it can be played? And I think one of my personal favorites that I've seen is Abyss Actor Metal Foe being one of the more potent options to play. Not saying that Abyss Actor Dark World can't work. It was just a very odd one of deck that I wanted to get on camera for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, Winter Kill is signing out. We'll see you in the next one.